Hello, buddy. Welcome back to Tin Man's Court Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and today I thought I'd get on here and react to Taylor Animated's video about the comparison between The Lost World, Jurassic Park, dinosaurs, and real-life dinosaurs, animated. So without further ado, I'm going to turn these lights off, move the camera up here for you guys, and let's get this reaction road in the bag, shall we? Okay, here we go.
So, you're heading to another dinosaur island. But how did the Lost World's dinosaurs stack up against the latest science? Let's find out now. Animated. The film's tiny consognators have a long neck and tail, tapered base, and vibrant green colors, although the females are less vivid. Plus, these dinos love an easy snack. Real-life compies had a more horizontal stance, a prominent third finger, were covered in proto-feathers, and like all theropods, their palms faced inward, so no zombie hands.
Yeah, I saw those little dinosaurs at the beginning of that movie, and they started attacking that young girl. Thankfully, we didn't get to see that scene because it would have been gruesome. But I'll be like, yep, I definitely don't want to be around them. But when you see their real-life counterparts that are brown and kind of furry, I'll be like, yep, this looks like a half bird, half reptile creature. I'll be definitely running away if I saw one of those. The real-life versions look more terrifying than the little movie versions.
They also could have grown larger than their on-screen equivalents, but they're probably not a worrisome threat. Site B's Parasaurolophus has a beige coloring with reddish accents and a more bipedal stance, which is even further off from the bulkier quadrupedal real-life animal. Jurassic Park 2's Pachy...
Okay, the Parasaurolophus. I like the real-life version right here. Then this movie made one because it looks too weird and it don't look that menacing, while the other version kind of looks like it just evolved from being around like volcanic areas, which I know this dinosaur probably ain't, but it's just the way the skin tone looks and the forehead crown thing looks like lava. That's what I'm getting off of this. Again, I'm not no dinosaur expert, but the real life version looks way better in my opinion.
Cephalosaurus is brown with dark blue markings, has a striking domed skull with added spikes, and a beaked mouth.
Whoa, that ain't a bad looking dinosaur, but let's look at the real life version, shall we?
The life version had a horizontal stance, smaller arms, thinner legs, more prominent lips, and their domes were slightly sloped, and...
Okay, I take it back. This real life version looks way cooler. Definitely don't want to get on this dinosaur's bad side, because with all them horns and that dome head, it would really knock you down the ground.
Possibly housed more colorful patterns. These dinos may have used their thick skulls for displays of defense. The returning Gallimimus has deeper colors, but still lacks the ostrich-like appearance the real dinosaur possibly had.
Those are type of dinosaurs I would definitely be running away from because they look like big giant turkey vultures.
The Lost World's Mamenchisaurus design has high-placed nostrils, an S-shaped neck, elephant-like legs, yellow coloring with added stripes, and a long tapered tail.
So kind of like a genetically altered Brachiosaurus, that's what I was trying to think of, but this is a whole nother different long-necked dinosaur.
Although the one that appears on screen is actually a Brachiosaurus from the first film that's been stretched proportionally.
Figured the animators could not design no Mamenchisaurus with a different skin tone because you're literally just copying a Brachiosaurus' design for the first movie. Come on.
In reality, Mamenchisaurus had a thicker neck, an angled stance, more unique feet, and a possible club-shaped tail tip.
Whoa, Mamenchisaurus looks way more muscular looking than the Brachiosauruses were. But I definitely don't want to get hit by that tail if it's got a pointy tip at the end.
Their nostrils were in a lower position, and they had a more bulbous nose shape. The on-screen Stegosaurus is green, has large dermal plates, tail spikes, and a prominent beak. The real-life stag was elongated, had thinner appendages with less toes, a downward-sloping tail, fuller lips, and hexagonal scaling. Their plates likely extended beyond their skeletal structure and had possible distinct patterning. They were also smaller than their movie counterparts.
Yeah, it just seems like the Jurassic Park franchise wanted to make all these dinosaurs look bigger than what they actually were in real life. But I gotta say, that Stegosaurus can hold its own defense. If it gets to a fight with another dinosaur, it could just roll on his back and hit the other dinosaur with those spikes. But that ain't a bad looking dinosaur. I think that's now become one of my other favorite dinosaurs besides the T-Rex.
The film's baby Stegosaurus is stout with a tiny tail, although the real juveniles were likely much longer, like their parents. Interestingly, Stegosaurus had such a small brain that scientists once believed they had an additional butt brain, but that's very unlikely. The Lost World's female Tyrannosaurus has more splotchy and saturated colors than the original film's T-Rex, while the male Rex has green coloring, facial scarring, as well as a more prominent dewlap and larger nose ridge, although the real, more full-bodied Rexes likely lacked these particular differences between sexes.
I wonder why the films had to get rid of this feature on the T-Rex around the nose. I mean, the movie versions look way cooler without it, but this version right here just looks like a lizard from Spider-Man and a toad hybrid. But the real life ones ain't bad at all either. I wouldn't want to be near it.
Lacked these particular differences between sexes. A baby male Tyrannosaurus is featured in the film, depicted with large prominent eyes, while the real-life juvenile likely had slimmer features, smaller arms, and some soft feathers, making them still cute enough to borrow from their parents.
Didn't think a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex in real life would actually have feathers. I suppose when they grow older, they lose them. But before he animated all the feathers on it, it still had like the stripe pattern on it. Kind of looked like a ostrich zebra hybrid.
But maybe you shouldn't.
No.
The Lost World's pteranodons have translucent wing membranes, blue accents, a bird-like beak, prominent head crest, and a long curvy neck. The real-life flying reptiles were thicker, had flat feet, fur-like pycnofibers, larger upward-pointing beaks, and their wings were less bat-like.
Okay, they're similar to a pterodactyl, but with a longer beak. Something you definitely do not want flying low and grabbing your kid or dog, taking them high up in the sky.
Smaller females had less prominent head crests, while the males likely used theirs to attract their mates. Site B's Triceratops has straighter horns, and its skin appears less brownish. A chubby baby trike is also spotted, although juveniles would have had slender features, an odd head shape, less prominent frills with possible colorful patterns, and their eyes were higher up. Similarly, their parents were far stranger looking than their movie counterparts. JP2's female velociraptors have colors similar to the original film, while the male velociraptors are orange with dark stripes and yellow eyes. Although these clever creatures can be taken down by awesome gymnastics, they're still quite different than their smaller avian-looking namesakes, or their on-screen inspiration, Deinonychus. But the film raptor scale is closer to Utah raptors, which were described at the time of the first film's production. So, want us to continue this series? Share this video, press like, and comment to let us know.
I mean, hey, I'll be down for him to animate more of the Jurassic Park movies, dinosaurs, compared to real-life versions. But let me know down in the comments, out of the Lost World, which one is your favorite dinosaur? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more tailored animated content like this. This has been another successful installment of the Tin Man Score channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and that's a wrap, and have a nice day, y'all.